Hi folks, going to give an update on my hydroponic system here, and this is where it becomes more obvious that I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Let's flip this bad boy around here. So, the closest thing you can call mine, I think, is probably a deep water system. I think they call it something else, but anyway. I added from the old Petco some fancy bubble action. Because why not? Hey, more oxygen has to be good, right? Like I said, I don't actually know what I'm doing. So, in terms of like what's been happening here, you can see, I've got some dill, some chives, some Genovese basil, or however you pronounce that, some kale, some collards, and apparently someone mowing their lawn, so hopefully that's not too loud in the background there. Back there is definitely something. Oh yeah, that's right, chrysanthemums, right. That's a pepper plant. That's my clipping from my Japanese maple that I'm hoping kind of roots and grows. Some more basil back there, and my lettuce is growing like mad. So, the good news is that, hey, stuff is growing. The bad news is I cannot control the pH level. I'm adding 15% citric acid like every hour or something, as I watch the pH kind of go from, it'll start about 5.5 and end up about 7.5 or 8 before I panic and add a bunch more citric acid. I really don't know what the hell is happening. I did remove some crazy things that I had. These empty holes here, I had some kind of plants, actually those two apple trees here, that were sitting in weird mediums like gravel or actually literally like cotton cloth. So I got rid of that. And I also sort of try to keep my, I was trying to get my, what do you call this medium here that I'm drawing a blank on? Trying to keep it wet because it was getting really dry. In some cases I did that. In other cases I've switched to just pure hydrogen, and I have no, why can't I remember the name of that? Rock wool. So in some cases I have no rock wool and just the hydrogen. In other cases I try to, keep my rock wool wet because before it was getting all dried out. But on that, this has had no impact, so it's all still kind of bad news. In other exciting news, I now have this little, propagation system, I would call it. System, that sounds impressive. Just a bunch of stuff from my yard, a little blueberry, my lemon tree, lavender, rosemary, a tomato plant, my nishiki tree, which is probably dying, a rose, a different blueberry that looks like it's turning brown and is generally not happy, and another clipping from my Japanese maple. And these guys are kind of hanging down in this little vat of madness. Oh yeah, look at all that steamy goodness. So I just have a pond fogger in there, trying to keep it nice and moist and, foggy, and I put a little rooting stuff on the ends of that, so hopefully that stuff will root. We'll see. I'll report back on how well that craziness works. It sounds good. My only worry here is the water is a little hot. It's about 95 degrees, but I figure that means up in the air maybe it's not quite so high. I honestly don't know what it should be. All right, so that's the old current update. Talk to you guys later.